Good afternoon, Sky Children. It is another day for our daily adventures. Today there will be a red shard event in the treehouse in the hidden forest. First, and that starts the third shard event is starting now. As you saw, the rocks are just now landing. Don't forget to get your extra uh, candle if you have the season pass, and you can hear and see the eruption going off. Let's pick up our daily quests. Uh, let's see. I need to switch this to a lower level. There we go. For some reason, they have fixed the bow where level 4 will not pick up your quests anymore. So you will have to change it to a level 1 or level 2 to be able to pick up and hand in your quests. There is also a visiting spirit that just came into town today. So let's go ahead and pick up this. And this locked key right here is what I was talking about before, which once you use those require Eden candles, which is why they look a little bit different. And to be able to unlock that is a wing light. And you won't get that wing light until after you go to Eden and it gets added to your cape then. But you have to use Eden candles to purchase that wing light. And we'll go ahead and get this next level of this just to see what the rest of the stuff is that he has. Okay. So that is what he offers. It looks like the top level is the mask that he's wearing, which I don't really care for that mask, so I'm not going to get it. But I am going to get that heart for the 3 candles. And I'm not worried about getting the other levels of his emoji or emote, so that is good for him. Now we'll go ahead and finish gathering our candles here in Eden, and then we will head to the hidden forest. And we will go ahead and do the red shard first, since that is going to be in the treehouse, and it's going to be pretty much at the beginning of the hidden forest anyway, so we'll go ahead and get that out of the way. Alright, we'll fly over here and see what our daily quests are for today. Alright, today's quests: catch the light in the hidden forest, rescue a manta from darkness, meet up with oddball outcast in the boneyard, and meditate by the forest boneyard. So a lot of it's going to be in the boneyard. Even saving the manta you will find there in the boneyard as well. Alright, and I hear the eruption going off. So we will go ahead and head to the treehouse. Now there will be the event candles in here, so don't forget to look for any event candles. There's one there. And I'll look back here just to make sure nothing showed up back here. Doesn't look like it. You just want to double check the area. Alright, so there's only one up here, it looks like. Alright, now this little cave here will take us to the treehouse. You do have to have one of the spirits with that constellation to get in here, unless you take the hand of someone else. Thank you for liking the live, I appreciate that. And this umbrella is just a spell. You can actually purchase that umbrella right now, and I'll show you where that is if you want that umbrella. You can use the umbrella in the hidden forest to keep the rain from getting you. But unfortunately, when you're burning stuff, the umbrella will disappear on you. Be careful of the crabs. You cannot hurt them, so doing a call will just make them hurt you worse because they will target you. And when you get low, just make sure you come near something like this to get your energy back, because you can lose your wing light in here pretty easily. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that, guys. And be careful of those red rocks. They do hurt. There is a torch here which will help to bring your life back also. Whoa, he almost knocked me into there. Alright, let's get up here and get some more energy back. Thank you, guys. Thought I'd get away from him again. Those things are pretty bad. And this is the last red shard event of the day. It will be going on for just under 4 hours. So if you're wanting your red shard event for today, you'll need to come not too long in the future. Here's a memory here. Let's see if that memory will help. Did not want to talk. I want to light those lanterns. Sometimes memories will have things that will help you out. That memory is not really helping though, so we'll turn that off. We'll actually see if this one has anything that will help. Yes, he has a spirit. That spirit will try to pull the wing lights off of you, or pull the crabs off of you, so that does help. Whoa, I did not want to get on the swing. Now that one you can knock over. He is a regular crab. Does that have something to... No, that memory is not helpful. Some memories are helpful, some are not. Thank you for liking the live, and thank you for the rose. I appreciate the gift. You guys are awesome. And there we go. We finally got this cleared up enough. We can go sit at the circle and do the last part of this. Welcome, guys, for all the new people. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate the gifts and the follow and the shares and the likes. You guys are awesome. I wish I had one of those. That brings back your life so much easier. And I've got to find the other. There's one over here. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I've been playing since last year, a little over a year. I started playing during the Season of Two Embers, Part 1. Oh, I've got to find something to heal me before they hurt me. Let's go to this. Let the jellyfish heal me. All right. Between the jellyfish and the birds. Yes, it is a healing place. You're very right. It is. I love this game. It's not like other MMOs at all. Most MMOs are all about battling mobs or PvP with other players or just all sorts of stuff like that. This game is completely different than that. And I do like that. Alright, let's try to get some of the healing back because that one's going to get me right there. There's two of them there that'll probably attack. Thank you for the rose. Yeah, I do like this game. Not only do you not have to battle, it's more of like an adventure type game. Okay, you two quit ganging up on me. Let's see, there's got to be another one here. Oh, back there. Okay. I'll get healed enough. Somebody else got one. Yeah, but this is more of an adventure game, and you can choose the outfits and stuff that you want. And those outfits, you can dress them up, change them out. You can even dye some of the outfits. Not the entire part sometimes that you want, but different parts of the outfit can be dyed. And you can pick and choose the hairstyles, everything else. So you get to like dress up more, and it's more of an enjoyable, like fun type thing. All right, we're going to go inside the memory. The red shards are the ones that have a memory in them. And with the memory, you will be able to get a wing light. I've already got this memory's wing light. But when you come in here, you'll go halfway between there and the portal. And you look up and it would be up there. I've already got this wing light, so I don't need it. But it would be one of these here. I don't know if it's this one or which one, but it would be one of these that would have the wing light on it. Could be that one there. But since I've already got it, I can't see the wing light, so I can't tell you exactly which one it is. But it would be one of these here. And you would be able to see the bright white light really easily from a distance, especially once you were up here. Looks like somebody was looking for it there. I guess it is this one. So that is how you would be able to do it. Or is it one that they're trying to get over there? They're trying to get up there. Let's go see what they're doing. But you would be able to see this wing light pretty easily once you're in here. You wouldn't have to be struggling to see it. But I've already got it, so I'm not worried about it. And we will go back to Avery. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. And then instead of flying back through, we can go right here and return to the last place we were, and it will take us back to the treehouse, and we'll just go back through the cavern and continue on in the hidden forest. All right, now we'll just go up the steps and leave the cavern that goes to the treehouse. And now we are back on track where we were before we went in through the treehouse. And there is our wandering light that we need. Oh, and I passed it too quickly. There we go. Now it counted. And there is our second candle right there. And let's go ahead and get this wax that's over here. And I did not look to see if there was another candle back here. We'll just make sure, because it can be anywhere along this path. Even back here at the very beginning of this section, sometimes I'll put it like right here. So you do want to double check that just to make sure it's not on this pathway. So that is our second candle right there. So we will try to find the other two. Sometimes there's wax behind that post there. We will gather that wax as well. Okay, it doesn't look like it's that spirit today. Oh, thank you. I hope you have a good night. There is our third candle right there. And there is our fourth candle right there. So that takes care of our event candles for today. We'll just gather the rest of this wax. And before we go through here, I'm going to make sure that the spirit we need is not here. And no, it doesn't look like it is. So we will go on through. I do like to gather the wax. We do have the spirit visiting next month from the 9-colored deer. And you're going to want as many candles as you can for that. Nobody really wants to miss out on that. All right, and let's see. Okay, why is it not working? For some reason, my map is not wanting to come up. Oh, thank you. There we go. Okay. As you notice, the other 3 parts of our quest are all in the next area. So we will go straight this time. Instead of going back through Grandma's area, we will go this direction and go through this way today. Sometimes we go through Grandma's area just because there's candles and stuff in there to gather when you have your daily candle in there. But today we don't need to. But before we go through, and it'll be right here we're going through, I'm going to gather in this cave right here the wax that's in here. And this cave will circle around and come back up to that second floor where you saw the other wax. Right there. Now we will go right back down here and go into the next area. And Grandma's will take you into the same area. Just a different place. Alright, that's not the spirit we need. We do need one of the spirits in here today. I'm not sure which one it is, so we may have to look to find it. I'll check over here by this tree house. And while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and put this umbrella on. Oh, the umbrella wore off. Never mind. Alright, it's not that spirit. And we'll get our light back real quick. And I will go ahead and redo the spell for the umbrella. The spell will last like 30 minutes or so. And that spell will let you use the umbrella so the rain doesn't hurt you. You can actually purchase that umbrella right now. I'm debating on purchasing it specifically for this area. If you need to look around this area and you don't want the rain to hurt you, we can go turn this rain off. The umbrella is pretty cool looking though. Wish it were a different color besides black. Oh, somebody already lit that manta that was there. So we won't be able to get that manta. There is another one over here. We can see if that one is done. It doesn't look like it. Oh, it may be. Okay. And let's call to it. There we go. And to stop the rain, all you have to do is come over here. It's pretty cool how this umbrella lets you float. Alright, and once you light these candles, the rain will stop. And there is a wing light right there. And that is how you would go to the temple as well. It would bring up the jellyfish so that you could get your wing light back to be able to go to the top. But now the rain has stopped. We can go find the spirit that we need to find in here. And there's where we need to do our, where it told us to meditate. So there's our meditation. And this is the boneyard. And today's question for meditation: wouldn't someone's kindness help you? And that's a good question. And I would say probably when I had no home. Whoops. I had no home at one point, and my husband and I ended up living with a friend of mine for a few months. So that is probably the main time when someone's kindness helped. Alright, not that spirit. Sometimes that one is the one. There are a few spirits in this area. And there is a lumberjack one over here as well. That wax will help us get our energy back. Let's get that. These flowers will also, on the trees, will help give you your energy as well. Okay, it's not that spirit. Well, if we can find the correct spirit, it would help. There are a couple of spirits in a cave. We'll go look at those. Oh, I guess it's not doing a spirit. It's meeting up with this spirit. Okay. All right, so he's wanting us to go. Let's grab his hand. He signaled for us to come up there, to bring him up there, and he wants us to go this way. And someone already did the bridge for us. And now the spirit has let go, so this is where he's wanting to come. And there we go. So the spirit wanted to come here. So that is today's dailies. So now we can go back to Avery. All right, now let's hand these quests in. And we need to get near all of them. Whoops. You can individually hand them in if you want to, or just do a bow. And I guess I'm going to need to change my bow to level 1 or 2 because they've changed it where you can't use level 4 to hand in and pick up your quest now. That happens every now and then when they do an update. They usually get it fixed, but we'll see. Alright, our daily candles will be in the Valley of Triumph. Look around and try to find where they are. Alright, our first one will be right here. And I will show you 2 different ways to get the last candle. Once we get to the ice rink, there'll be one in the ice rink. And then we'll go through the next area. There will be one there. And whoops, we missed that candles. Our last one will be at the Temple Mount for this area. And there's a fast way to get there, where if you're just wanting to get the 4 candles and be done, I'll show you how you can do that. Or I like to go through Village of Dreams and get the 2 candle cakes there as well. But some people don't like doing that. There's our second candle. And I like to gather this wax as well while I'm here. And tomorrow's dailies will be in this area. And our daily candles will be in the Golden Wasteland tomorrow. And there are some candles underneath here we will get. Alright. And that is the bridge right there. So we're going to come through here because we want to go where the bridge is. So this is the fast way of getting there. And there won't be any more candles in here. So we're going to go through this side. This is the upper race. That is the lower race over there. And this is the direction that they always have the 3rd candle in. You'll never have that candle down on the lower race. And there are 2 spots where this candle can be in here. The first spot is on the second thing in front of us. And it is not there. So the next spot will be straight ahead to where you would go for the race. And you see it ahead. And that little temple looking building, that is where you would go for the upper race. And that upper race will take you to the temple, just like the lower race will take you to the temple. But I don't like going that way. And both of those do have wing lights, so if you're needing to collect your wing lights, you will go that way after you collect the 2 wing lights in that area. Alright, now I'll show you the fastest way first to get the last candle, and that would be to go through here into the past season area. This is a new area to the game. And when you come through here, you will go to this crystal over here, and this is the Aurora crystal memory. And this will bring you to Aurora, and she is the ones in the little colored globe. And doing these 4 guys' quests, they're all different colors. That lights up this whole area with color. When you first come here, there is no color. So they give you all the color. And when you come in here, the candle will be around this circle. Sometimes it's like right here, but when it is not here, it will be across the way on the other side, which it is. All right, there is our candle. And we'll go ahead and go into the temple and get the last candles that are around the altar, because there are a lot of candles in there. So we might as well gather them since we're already here. And you'll see what I mean by a lot of candles around the temple altar. As you see, there are candles all the way around that altar and through the center of it. So you do get a lot of candles for lighting this. All right. And if you had spirits to bring to this area that would be following you around like little ghosts, this is where you would bring them, and you would kneel right there to hand those spirits in. And then when you went to Eden, you would be able to collect those wing lights from those spirits onto your cape once you leave and you're reborn. Just like the spirit that's visiting right now that we collected that wing light, you will be able to add that wing light onto your cape after leaving Eden, and then you would be good. The other way to get to the temple where you can collect the other two large candle cakes is this way. When you come in here, instead of going down, we're going to go through this little cave, and you do have to have one spirit for this constellation to enter. And this area will take you to the theater and up to the Hermit's Valley. And if you have a daily quest that tells you to come to the hot springs, this is where you will come. It is down here in the Village of Dreams. And the first candle will be up here at the hot springs, which is up here on top of this mountain. And there is the one. And you do have a wing light that hides here on this mountain as well. Right here, in the cave right here. Right there is the wing light. And the second wing light right here in the Village of Dreams is straight across on the mountain. There's a little cave on the side of the mountain on the right side, and it would be right there. The theater is right through there, following that path. And there is a wing light behind the stage and a little hidden area. The second one will be over here, where the gondola boats are that go up on the stairs. That will be our second large candle cake for this area. Right there. And if you took this boat that comes up here after you light that, it would take you all the way up to Hermit's Peak, straight up that way. But to get to the temple, you'll come to this gondola over here, straight across. And that boat's already been activated by someone, probably going to the temple. So we'll just grab this boat here. If I can get on it. There we go. And you'll just carry this boat on up to, it'll take you directly to the temple. There's another player joining us. Now this is going to be on the opposite side of where we came in with Aurora. And the little person on the left, actually, I believe, was part of Aurora's when you could purchase her cape to begin with, but I wasn't here when Aurora came, so I was not able to get her cape, which I want her cape so badly. So I pray they bring her back. And before you move, make sure you're facing to where you see the ice skater there, because if you're not, you're facing that way. Just one step wrong and it takes you back to the very beginning like that person just did. So always make sure you're facing in before you take a foot forward. And this is where people would buy that. I believe they were able to buy that Aurora cape, but they've not had her in a long time, so I'm hoping one day they will bring her back and I can get her cape. And as you see, there's Aurora straight across where the red covering is, and that's where we came in before. And when we flew across to the red candle cake, there it is right below where we just came in. So it brings you to the same place. And we already gathered the candles in there, so we don't need to go in there. Let's go back to Erie. All right, and we're going to see if we've got enough candles now to get our next spirit. You can check by checking your constellation, and if you switch to the other view where it shows constellations and not your friends, this constellation here is the one for the 4 visiting spirits for the Dear Van Gogh. And there is the one right there that we need to see. I don't have enough, but you can check it there easily. And if you didn't want to check it there, you could actually go in here, especially if you've not done the quest line for Dear Van Gogh. This goes until October 1st, so you'll have till then, and this is his. All of those are past memories. This one was it's for the Lost City, which was part of that 2 Embers, part 1. There is the 9-color deer, and that one, he is visiting in September. Here is the Aurora. That one is for Moonin, and that's got a little storybook quest line in there. And that one is for the Little Prince, which takes you to the Starlight Desert. And that one you end in Eden. The very last part of that quest, you have to go to Eden to finish that quest line. And after saving the Little Prince, you have to, let's get rid of the people. After saving the Little Prince, you have to go back into the Starlight Desert and hand that quest in. If you notice, I just took all the people out of here. There's all the paintings for the storyline in here. This painting does the entire storyline, and you get those paintings. There is our map for in here. And I have already completed these 2 spirits here. And I did purchase that table. That is the first item that was on top that I purchased. And you can sit at this table, and when you drink the tea, it will put a little chat bubble above your head, and then you can chat with other players. 2 people can sit at this at a time. And it is a cute little table with the tree. And these are the 2 spirits I've not done. This is the one I'm working on now, and that is it says I don't have enough to purchase. So these 2 spirits I'm still working on. But I have till October 1st to finish that. And if you notice, and you can only get these 3 items on the right, like the hair, which I've already gotten. And there is the table at the very top. It looks like a little teapot. That is the table with the tree that has the little teapot to sit and talk. And then below that, you have the cape that you can purchase, and that takes the 2 hearts that are left for those 2 spirits that I have to finish off. Once I get the hearts for that, I'll be able to purchase that last item. And this also has like the last one of the paintings there, but that is a lot of candles. So I probably will not spend 120 candles on that. But so that is, I don't know if I want to spend that much. But that is that. But make sure you get that map if you come in this area. And over here, if you see that cape there, that is the Starlight, and he's wearing the mask as well, as you see right there. And that is that umbrella that I'm got on. But you can purchase that cape as well, or you can purchase that wheat cape right there. Those two spirits have those in here. And this umbrella goes with that theme for what his cape is. So you could actually have the umbrella with the matching cape and a matching mask if you wanted to. And I'll show you that. Right there, you see the umbrella. But I don't know if I want to purchase it at that price, but that is what it has. There is the cape, and there is his mask, and that is the last item there. So that has to do with him. This one just has the cape, and so there is the price on that as well. So if you wanted to purchase those items, you can. If not, you can come over here and you can try those items out. They did not cost anything to be able to get those items. They're free of charge. They don't cost candles or anything else. It's just for you to check the spells out, which lasts like 20 or 30 minutes, just to see whether you like them. It gives you sort of like I could try the umbrella and use it. And if I don't like it, you don't have to purchase it. But it was handy to use in the hidden forest. So, and you can always take spells off anytime you want. Like this spell still has time on it. If you move this over, it will show at near, let's see, it should be near the top. Right there. If you notice, there is our current spell and it shows you how much time is left. If I click on that, I can cancel it, and then that is gone, and it's back to my torch that I had before. So you can take spells off at any time, and especially during Halloween and Christmas, that comes in handy because sometimes they'll put spells on you you don't want on you, and so you can remove them. Is there any questions anyone has? If not, that will do it for today's live, and I want to thank everybody for coming and having an adventure with me today. And I will see you guys tomorrow for our next daily. You guys have an awesome day, and God bless.